Now, you might remember when I hit 400,000 subscribers, I decided to buy 400 kazoos. Oh my god. Holy crap. Wow, yeah, it's a box of 400 kazoos. And one of the things that I was planning on doing with the kazoos was creating a really long kazoo chain, which is where you basically just put one kazoo inside the other and then another kazoo inside of that, and you keep going. But this happened. Alright, biggest kazoo chain ever. So we start off by getting the 4 original kazoos all chained up. And now we bring in the new boys. Starting with this fella on the top. My god, this is good. The kazoo hole is too small to fit in and another kazoo. The original kazoos have a bigger hole. So basically I was left with 400 kazoos that I couldn't really do anything with. So I sold them to you guys. Hey! But prior to actually receiving the 400 kazoos, I already had decided that I wanted a Guinness World Record out of this kazoo chain. So I'd already made my application to Guinness World Records. So the way that Guinness World Records works is in order for you to even actually apply to attempt to break a world record, you have to make an application. So you can pay £500 and they will review your application within 5 days. Or you can pay £6 and they'll review your application in 12 weeks. Can you guess which one I did? So yeah, 3 months later, Guinness World Records application accepted! Hello Jack Welch, we are pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted under the following title, Longest Line of Kazoos. Which is awesome, thanks for accepting me. Nightmare is I don't have any kazoos. But I thought that I would make this video today because I feel like the Guinness World Records process is something that's kind of interesting to a lot of people. So if we do end up getting a world record, it would be nice to document how exactly we do it through a few different videos. So let me just read the rest of the email. When you visit your online application summary using the link below, you'll be able to view both the details of the current record to beat and the record guidelines. So basically, they give you a really specific list of things that you need to do in order to actually get this record. So let's take a look at the online application summary. So I wanted to call it longest kazoo chain. They were like, nah mate, longest line of kazoos. Fair enough, that's fine. But then this confuses me because underneath it says, the current record is 1,000 total number, so they're saying that the current record to beat is 1,000. But when you go onto the Guinness World Records website and you search kazoo, there's 4 kazoo... God, I'm going to say kazoo a lot in this video. There are 4 kazoo-related thingies out there. And by the way, longest line of kazoos wasn't there 12 weeks ago. They had to add this in because of my application. But look, when I expand it, there is no current record holder for this title. So what's this 1,000 thing about? Other kazoo-related applications and records, if you're interested, are longest kazoo marathon, largest kazoo, and largest kazoo ensemble. This is the only one that somebody has actually done. The largest kazoo ensemble is 5,190 participants. Oh, we have got to find this video. Found it. 7 years ago, here it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat that one anytime soon. But back to longest line of kazoos. This was my application that I sent to them. I plan to put 400 kazoos inside of one another, thus creating a very long chain of kazoos. I will hold the end kazoo so that I can blow it, and my partner may help support the weight at the other end. They will be standard kazoos, and I will not use any glue to stick them together. They will be connected purely by their own shape. I didn't know what to put there. I had to be detailed. I just shoved what I could think of in. Anyway, if we take a look at the guidelines, bear in mind this is all publicly accessible information. I'm not leaking anything here. There is so much that you have to do to actually get the record. I thought I could just sit in my kitchen with Becky and shove kazoos into one another. No. Okay, let's go through it. The record is for the longest line of kazoos. Bear in mind that some poor fella at Guinness World Records had to write all of this after my application. Rules for longest line of kazoos. The line must be made using standard size commercially available kazoos. Okay, that's fine, that's fair enough, we can do that. If I'm to do this, I'll have to buy different ones to these though, because obviously these don't fit. The line must be a single line with the edge of each kazoo touching the next in line. Claims will not be considered for attempts in which 2 or more adjacent lines of kazoos have been laid. So they're saying this is one long line. If you've got this kind of dealio going on, no thank you. The number of kazoos used must be confirmed by 2 independent witnesses using an accurate counting method. Full details of the counting method used must be submitted with the claim. So as well as me with the kazoos, Becky helping out, we also need 2 other independent people. Does that mean they can't be related to me? Does that mean they can't be friends with me? Does that mean that they can't be Becky's family? What's the definition of independent? Do I have to find them off the street? The record is based on the number of kazoos used in line, but the overall length of the line must also be given. Okay, that's fine. And then the length of the line must be measured by a qualified surveyor in the presence of the 2 independent witnesses. What's a qualified surveyor? So as well as me, Becky, the 2 random fellas that I find off the street, we also need a qualified surveyor. So I'll have to, like, hire somebody. Hi, yeah, I'm looking to hire a chartered surveyor.
Yeah, that should not be a problem, sir. What service do you require? Mortgage evaluations, home buyer survey evaluations, full building surveys, quantity surveying, land surveying, auctioneering, estate management?
And no, none of those. I actually need you to come and measure my line of kazoos, please. And then that's everything. Hello? A signed and dated statement with the results of the measurement must be submitted along with the original or a certified copy of the document verifying the qualification of the person taking the measurement. Also, can you bring your GCSE certificates, please? And then just some general rules that I have to comply with for general longest line records. The event must take place in a public place or in a venue open to public inspection. Okay, so me, Becky, the 1,000 kazoos, the 2 random people off the street, the chartered surveyor, we all have to leave the kitchen, and we have to go to what, like a Tesco's or something? Lining me kazoos down the vegetable aisle, I guess so. There must be no gaps in the line with the edge of each item touching or connecting to the next, that's fine. The line must not cross over itself at any point, yeah, that's alright as well. No instrument or technique to connect the items may be used. Yeah, so they're saying that I can't, like, use tape or glue or anything. They have to just connect because they connect. The counting and measuring processes carried out by the 2 independent witnesses and the qualified surveyor must be clearly visible in full video capturing the process. What proper counting method can you do other than 1, 2? Oh! Basing the count by the number of items in the packaging the items are shipped in would not constitute an accurate counting method. Yeah, that's fine. So they're saying I can't just say I've ordered 400 kazoos, therefore there's 400 kazoos here. I have to count each one, that's fine. And now what evidence is required? Oh, this is so much harder than I was expecting it to be. In order to approve this record, Guinness World Records requires that the following documentation is submitted as evidence. Right, they need a cover letter which explains the context of the record attempt. It's got the date, the time, the location, full details of everybody involved. Mr. Surveyor Man, random fellas I got off the street, Tesco's employees. If I could just get your name, address, mother's maiden name, dog's name. 2 independent witness statements must be provided confirming that the rules above have been adhered to and must explicitly state the total number of items used to photographic evidence is compulsory evidence for all record attempts. Please provide photographs showing evidence of the preparation and the compilation of the line as well as the measurement. High quality pictures will be considered for publication online and the Guinness World Records book. Hey! And then last thing is just the checklist of everything that we have to make sure we submit. Wow, there's definitely a lot that I would need to do. Also, I'm aware that everyone watching now knows exactly what they need to do to break the record. So if you would like to spend £500 on 1,000 kazoos, feel free to. See, I don't understand, because it's got this little, the current record is 1,000, but it isn't, because no one set the record. Technically, I've made a new record of 2 right here. Hold on a second. Whoa, new world record! So if we're to do this, I don't know how many kazoos should I buy? Should I buy 1,000? Is 400 simply not enough for these guys? Also, this is quite a good thing. It doesn't say anywhere that the kazoos have to just be supported by me holding them at one end. So I think the record still counts if they're just laid along the floor, which... Or maybe it doesn't. It does say no instrument or technique used to connect the items may be used. But I think that still means we... Yeah, that means we should still be fine to lie them along the floor, I would think. What do you think? Should we attempt it? It looks like it's going to cost quite a bit of money and quite a bit of time to actually do everything here. But it would be so cool to have actual Guinness World Record, especially for something as stupid as the longest line of kazoos. How long would it be then? How long's this? Bloody hell, look at me. I'm like a qualified surveyor. So would this be what we'd measure, this distance here? Alright, this little bit's 15 centimeters. Yeah, that would not have gone in my kitchen. Bloody hell. Well, anyway, I think that kind of summarizes stage 1 of our Guinness World Records saga. I don't know if there's going to be a stage 2 because of just how complicated it's going to be, but I guess just let me know in the comments down below, and by clicking that like button, should I attempt this Guinness World Record? Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Get those notifications on while you're at it. I'll see you all next time.